Friends. Now we will discuss the further aspects of unit number 5. In this lecture series 4 of unit 5 credit rating, we will discuss the last part of the credit rating process, that is credit rating methodology. Second one is credit rating process and the model of credit rating of care, that is credit assessment and research organization, how care is going to undertake the credit rating activity as a process, steps involved in credit rating activity by care. So now in our previous class, we have already seen how that credit rating agencies, what are the various types of credit rating agencies, and uh, the credit rating agencies, how they perform their activities. So basically, the three main important credit rating organizations of India, that is CRISIL, CARE, and CARE, CARE, CIRE. Different kinds of these credit rating agencies follow a methodology of credit analysis. So, what is a methodology? Methodology talks about the technique or the method of analyzing the credit rating process, the credit rating activities. Suppose if any company comes up with investment proposals in the debt form, that is the debentures or bonds or mutual funds, these credit rating agencies adopt a certain methodology in analyzing these issues and rate them with A, B, C, that rating process we have seen in the previous lectures. There is a process involved in uh, uh, analyzing the credit rating process, credit rating activity. So what are those credit rating activities and all that we will discuss in this lecture series. So the credit rating methodology or the technique, any credit or analyzing agency or credit rating agency, maybe a CRISIL, CARE, CARE or FITH, whatever it is, they make a four different analysis of the issuing company will be analyzed with four different angles. One is called as business analysis. Business analysis is an analysis of industry, risk, market position in the country, operating efficiency of the company, and legal position. So these are the aspects covered in this business analysis. For example, if take an example, if a Tata company comes with a new debenture issue or a kind of mutual fund issue, the Tata company's issue will be analyzed based on this. Say, for example, Tata companies, especially the Tata consultancy services shares or debentures are analyzed. Now, the business analysis consists of market analysis, industry analysis, and market position of that particular company in the world or in the national level market, in what position it is. So, for example, Tata Consultancy is covering the national and international markets where the position of the company is analyzed and the industry in general is also made analysis. What is the growth of the consultancy industry in the country? Take an example, if the Infosys company is coming up with any debt issues for further enhancement or growth, the Infosys company's market analysis is made. Now Infosys in the field of electronics, so is it in the form of in the field of software development? What is the software development industry? What are the risks involved in that? What is the market position of that particular company, Infosys, in the world market, in the national market? And operating efficiency of the company, how efficient the company is in satisfying the customers, in providing the services to the public, and legal position. Are there any legal barriers in development or in the growth in that particular industry? All these analysis is made, called as under the head business analysis. So the team of experts who are appointed to analyze the rating process by the uh, rating agency, they visit the company, collect the information, and make that analysis. So the first part is business analysis. In business analysis, total possibility of the growth of the company, the industry, and the market position of the company, and possible opportunities and threats in the industry are analyzed under this step in this area, that is business analysis area. The one more second area is covered under the rating process is financial analysis. Financial analysis of accounting quality, earnings protection, cash flow adequacy, and financial flexibility. In this case, the issuing company is analyzed by the rating agency, rating committee, on the various tools used for accounting quality. There are various types of ratios: current ratio, quick ratio, and then financial ratio, leverage ratio. All these ratios, profitability ratio, these ratios are applied to the financial reports of the company. Financial quantitative financial analysis is made by using these kind. Cash flow analysis is made, and funds flow analysis is made, where the company's financial strength is analyzed in this second area. The third area is the management evaluation. In management evaluation, the study of the track record of the management's capacity to overcome adverse situations, goals, philosophy, and strategies. In this case, the management of the issuing company is analyzed. The interview is conducted to the various top executives of the company, and their ability, their perception, their knowledge level is being analyzed in this process, in this analysis step. So in this case, the company's previous historical information is sought. How the company has taken the decision to move ahead in the history, how it has overcome the adverse situations, how it has achieved its goals, and the philosophies and strategies adopted for the development of the business. All these things are analyzed by collecting the historical information from the management. The management capabilities are analyzed in this area. The fourth important one is the fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis of the company involves the liquidity management, asset quality, profitability, and interest and tax sensitivity. What are the various kinds of the fundamental things involved are studied here. Liquidity ability of the management, liquidity possibility of the, for example, if any debenture is being issued, whether the debenture is having a what you call as a substantial security in the company or not, whether it is a redeemable, whether it is having a support of any asset or not. That is what that is being studied here. Then asset quality, what kind of asset is being kept for issuing the debentures. So these things are studied here. That is debenture which is backed up by a specific asset, that asset quality is also being assessed, and the company's financial strength is analyzed in this case. Then profitability possibility of the company, how the company has planned to use that fund raised through issue of the debentures, the issue of mutual funds, and how that interest is covered and tax is covered by all these analysis is made here. So a rating agency is going to analyze the issuing company in four different areas. So these areas of are called as business analysis, financial analysis, management evaluation, and fundamental analysis. By analyzing all these, the sum total of qualitative and quantitative information gathered are processed properly, and a rating of the particular issuing company is being made here. So, if at all everything goes smooth and everything is at a high level, the script or the bonds which is being issued by the issuing company is rated as A, triple A, or double A, depending on the analysis pattern. So rating agency analyzes the issuing company in four different areas. So next part is steps involved in rating process. What are the various steps are involved in the rating process? The rating process involves 8 different steps. One is request from the issuing company. Any company which wants to rate its bonds or debentures or its financial instruments will apply to a rating agency. It makes an application to the rating agency, and the agreement happens between the rating agency and the issuing company. In this agreement, the issuing company is given the different types of conditions that it has to furnish the informations and all that, and pays the fees of rating agency fees here. And when the agreement happens, the rating agency will appoint a rating committee. Rating agency will appoint a rating committee. Committee involves the experts from different sectors. Some people are from industry background, some people are finance background, some people are having a management background. So all these experts are involved in this committee, and the team of committee is going to communicate to the management of the issuing company and puts up the various appeal for a different kinds of analysis of requirements. So it collects the rating committee gathers the data from the issuing company, and their data gathered will be pronounced of rating. So gathered data will be applied with various types of techniques, and based on the results, the rating process is done. Once the rating is done, it is communicated to the issuing company and assigned a rating for monitoring to the company. And the company, if it accepts, then a rating will be issued by the rating agency, and it is advertised or it is published in the various journals and all that, and communicated to the public about the rating of the company. And once the rating is done, the rating watch has to be made by the issuing company, and the rating watch has to be made by the agent company also. And the rating coverage and rating scores are analyzed, and the rating score is declared in the media by the by the rating agency. So these are the various processes involved. Just we will see one model how CARE has developed a model of what you call as rating activity. When a client approaches the rating agency, there are two parties in this case. One is CARE, a rating agency, and another one is the client. Client may be any company or issuing authority which comes with the issuing proposal. So what happens, the agreement happens between the client and the rating agency, that is the CARE and its client. And once the agreement happens, rating agreement is executed. In this case, the terms and conditions are fixed. The information to be furnished should be correct. Declaration of all the materialistic facts which are true to be made by the client. This is mentioned in the agreement, and the fees to be paid is also mentioned in the agreement. And the rating authority, rating agents are given the exclusive rights to rate the things by using the techniques. So all these things are made in the agreement form. Once the agreement is accepted and signed by the client and the rating agency, then the rating agency assigns the rating team. It appoints the rating team. Rating team is going to analyze. So submits information, and detailed schedules are made by the client to the rating agency, the rating team. The rating team will collect all the informations from the client, and the client, once it collects, the team analyzes the information, and once it analyzes, the team interacts with the client, undertakes the site visits undertake the site visits and analyzes the data, interacts with the bankers, auditors, then preparers, rating note, etc. It interviews all the aspects of the client, and then interacts with the conducts a kind of meeting with the client. So rating committee awards rating to the client. In this case, A, triple A, B, whatever is based on the information gathered, it rates that. It rates that rating agency. And once it is rating is done, it is communicated to the client, rating to the client. So the presentation will be made by the rating agency to the client about the rating assigned to them. And if it is accepted by the rating agency, if they say yes, rating letters and rational published in the website, and this rating is published in the website. If the client does not accept it and says the rating is very low, then again the client has to make the preparations for what you call as developments in the company and required financial structures, and then furnish once again the information. The information is again that is the rating committee will again assess it and reassess it, and then issues the rating. So this is a complete continuous process which happens. Once the rating is done, it is not relieved the client, that the client is claiming it every time, because the rating has a time bond. It is for a 1 year or for a 2 year. Before that, once again it has to apply for the further rating activity of the script whenever it comes out. So that rating is not a permanent attachment of the grade. It is going to change from time to time. It is a time bond. It is a time bond rating. This rating can be analyzed, can be adopted with an example of the student score in the examination. See, university acts like, or a college acts like a rating agency. Student is the client. When the students appears and takes admission to a class, the degree is awarded. Awarding degree is nothing but rating. So in the degree, you may be scoring first class, second class, first class with a distinction or with a rank. So it totally depends on the performance of the client. It totally depends on the performance of the student. If the student attends all the classes, submits all the assignments, grasps all the information, and passes in all the tests, internal assessments, and passes in the final examination, and examination writes the examination question paper, so answer books in so effective manner, so that it is assigned highest number marks. The sum total of all these internal and external examination marks scores are taken into consideration, and in the end of the analysis, the degree certificate is issued with the distinction, rank, first class, second class, ordinary, and sometimes it will fail also. In the same process, this rating activity happens with the issuing company, and the examiner or the analysis or the college is the rating agency. So taking into consideration these examples, you will understand this process very easily. So here the rating process is over. In the examination, question will be asked, what is credit rating method? Discuss the credit rating methodology. It is purely a theoretical aspect. We are not going under any statistical tools used for analyzing and all that. So such kind of practical things are not involved in the credit rating mechanism. Otherwise, there are certain case studies using adopting this business analysis, financial analysis, management evaluation, fundamental analysis. A practical approach would have been involved, but it takes a lot of time. Therefore, in the examination, only theoretical aspect is asked. So the direct questions normally which appears in the examination will be, what is credit rating? Discuss the credit rating methodology. In this case, there are four different methodologies involved. In four different methods it is being used. All these four methods are adopted in the rating process. Business analysis is also done, financial analysis is also done, management evaluation is also done, and financial analysis is also done. For example, if you are appearing for an examination to get a grade degree from the college is going to analyze you from all the analysis. For example, your personality, your internal quotient, memory power, your speaking ability, communication skill, all these skills are analyzed with a various types of tools, that is examination tools, and your abilities are analyzed, marks are graded, and score is announced at the end. Like that, credit rating agency is going to adopt a different methodology, that is four different methodology for analyzing the credit worthiness of the credit rating of the issuing company. Now, the steps question may be asked to discuss the various steps involved, or develop a model of credit rating for a specific company. If it is asked, you have to answer with this. So with this discussion, I end up this lecture series 4. I thank you for your patience listening. Kindly prepare well for the examination. Thank you. Thank you.